Good afternoon and welcome to our broadcast of Kansas City Stars hockey. Today, it's Mid-America High School Hockey League action between the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights. Varsity action coming to you live from the Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence, Missouri. We don't do player introductions, so we're going to get right to it. Players are lined up for the opening face-off, and we're underway. Nice control of face-off. That's Rexford with it behind the net. Plays it up out of the zone. It's poked away there by Wellington, back into the Knight zone. Brought in by number 15. He takes a hit. That was Hervey. Van Heerden sends it up the boards for Meade. He had a bounce off his stick, plays it across the ice. Now we got a race for it. Hervey and Evans. Hervey gets there first behind the net. Plays it up off the boards. Puck still in the zone. Now comes out to center and grabbed there by Xander Mallory. Up for Meade. Meade trying to get around, gets stood up there by Rexroad. Baker comes away with it for the Knights. Up to Michael ahead to Hammock. He gets knocked down. Puck tied up there. Van Heerden gets it over to Mallory. Mallory ahead to Van Heerden. Off his stick, number 11. Cleared and sent right back in by Harris for the Stars. Picked up there by number 11. He'll send it in. Taylor plays it to the corner. Matthew Taylor in goal for the Stars. Backhanded up the boards off Fortner's stick. Ray plays it up the boards. It's held in by number 11. He sends it toward the net. It's in the corner now. Van Heerden comes away with it for the Stars. Van Heerden to Mallory. His pass was blocked. The puck ends up in the corner. Centering attempt right out in the slot area, but the Stars come away with it. Here's Harris and Ray. Ray with the puck. Ray leaves it there for Harris. Had it knocked off his stick by Fortner. The puck comes out to center, where it's picked up there by Jasper, sent back to center, and Harris will flip it back there and send it around behind the Stars net, where JT Jasper will grab it in the corner. Long pass up to Ray. Plenty of room up the left-hand side. Here's a shot right on. Russo makes the save, and then we'll cover it up. And we'll have our first whistle of the day. Jensen Russo in goal for the Knights. The faceoff will be to his right. Plamondon wins the draw back to Jasper. Shot right on. Rebound out in front. Here's a chance. Plamondon poked at it. It was flipped into the corner. Plamondon gets tied up along the boards by Baker. Puck kicks loose and brought out of the zone. Here's Michael. Had a puck bounce over his stick. Sent back to the blue line and then played down into the corner where it's whistled for an icing. Faceoff will come back in the Knight zone. Face-off once again to the right of the Knights' goal. Plamondon wins it back to Jasper, sends it toward the net. That was blocked in the corner. Sabilski had it there. Plamondon had his stick lifted. Plamondon plays it back to Jasper. He backhands it down off Sabilski. Plamondon picks it up, sends it down low. Reynolds with it. Reynolds to Plamondon. Plamondon back to Reynolds. Reynolds behind the net with Plamondon out in front. Plays it back to the point. Sent down to the slide area to Plamondon. He had it roll off his stick. Able to send it down to the corner for Sabilski. Sabilski avoids a check there. Tried to get it back and had it taken away. Now here come the Knights out of the zone. Hammock couldn't control it. He soccers it down into the corner. Jasper and Hammock go into the corner. Jasper there. Hammock comes away with it, looking for a pass. Plamondon back on the back check. And Reynolds will come away with the puck for the Stars. Skates it behind his own net. Sends it up the boards for Sabilski. Sent back into the slot area. Number 71 for played it right ahead. Here's a chance and another shot. I don't think that one got through. Here's a shot that's high off the glass. There's number 7 who had the puck right out in front, but I don't think a shot ever got through. Plamondon's clearing attempts held in. That's sent in wide of the goal. The deflection. Played up Sabilski, not able to get it out as the Knights player was pinching in. Now the Stars do get it out. Plamondon will send it out of the zone, and the Stars will make a change. Number 90 back into the corner. Gates it behind his own net. Lays it up near side for Lawless. Number 71 is held in by McNally. He'll send it behind the net. Gressel Sends it to the front of the goal to hit the side of the net. Gressel getting some varsity action in the lineup today. Marchand plays it across to Aaron Wayne. Wayne ahead off the stick of McNally. Cook with it. Cook over to try to get it to Gressel, but number 71, Lawless, got a stick in front of it to deny that. It was held in the zone by Marchand. Played it in the slot area. Now the Knights will get it out of the zone. Aaron Wayne with it just outside the blue line. Gets it ahead to McNally. McNally overskates the puck. Comes back to get it. Gets tied up in front of the Knights bench. Cook tried to play it ahead. Got knocked off the puck. Number 42 back the other way for the Knights. They'll send it in around behind the net. Aaron Wayne reversing it there. Takes a hit behind the net. Gets hauled down. Now the puck comes right out in front. Here's a chance for the Knights. The puck's still loose out in front. And it looks like Taylor's got it underneath the pads. And a face-off coming up in the Stars zone. Face-off to the right of Taylor. Willington on the face-off. The puck tied up in the circle. Comes back to the point. Here's Evans up the right-hand side. Plays it ahead, but it's backhanded right out of the zone by number 11, Marchand. Sends it in around behind the net. Stars get back onside. Down in the corner. That's number 11. Up to Dunlop, 88 for the Knights up the right-hand side. Brings it into the zone onside. Leaves it there for Nicholson. Fortner with the puck in the corner. Had it poked off his stick. Take the check there by Wayne. Puck comes out to the side of the net. Still loose. Fortner had it poked off his stick. Gray with a shot. That's paddled wide by Taylor. Fortner centering attempt. Nicholson gets it. That hit traffic as he tried to throw it to the front of the net. Now the puck comes up the boards. Evans will get it there. He takes a hit by Fortner. Evans plays it ahead to Willington. Willington cross-ice pass was intercepted by Gray as he tried to get it to Meade. Gray will send it in around behind the net. Wayne with the puck. Wayne plays it ahead off a skate of Evans and back into the Knight zone. Rexroad off the boards, chips it ahead. That hit one of the players who was getting on the bench. Mallory grabs the puck just inside the zone and feathers it ahead to Harris. Harris taking it wide, takes a bump, gets around that. Looking for a pass. One of the Knights lost their stick. That was Fortner without a piece of lumber. Now he gets it back. There's several players down in the corner battling for the puck. You got a couple of Knights. You got looks like 3 Stars. Now the puck squirts up the far side boards. Poked ahead by Rexroad now to the zone. Reached back by Hammock. Sent it into the Star zone where Van Heerden will get it. Now we got a whistle. And we're going to have a penalty. And it looks like the Knights are going to get the first power play of the game. Stars penalties to Tony Wayne, 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty comes at 6:05 of the first period, so the Knights will get the first power play of the game. Wait for the penalty time to get put up on the board. There we go, now we're all set. Puck tied up, Stars win it. Van Heerden try to clear it with the fan down, and now it's set around the boards and out of the zone. And down the ice. Russo behind his own net, leaves it there for Rexroad. Harris on the forecheck. Rexroad plays it down to the corner. Jaden Hervey will pick it up there for the Knights ahead to Hammock. Hammock takes a hit by Ray as he tried to get around him. Hammock still with the puck, however. Got to throw it to the front of the net. That was blocked. The puck loose. Ray backhands it, but not out. Here's Hervey with a shot that was blocked to the corner. Ray sends it carrying off the back of the net, up the near side boards. Mallory backhands it, but it's held in by Rexroad at the point. He sends it toward the goal, and that'll be gloved and held on by Taylor. Face-off is pulled behind the net. Van Heerden plays up the boards. Evans picks up the puck there and skates it out of the zone. Here's Evans sending it in deep. Russo will leave it there. Evans gets there behind the net first. Evans trying to get around Fortner. Fortner coming away with the puck. And they'll skate it back. Send it off the boards, off the stick of Willington. Van Heerden plays up the boards and the puck bounces out of the zone. Nicholson will have to get it. Number 11, Gray will get there first. His pass was deflected off a stick, but Fortner back to help out. Leaves it there for Gray. Ahead to Nicholson. Nicholson circles it outside the blue line. Now carries it into the Star zone. To the forehand. Put the shot right on. Pad save. Collison with a rebound. Another save. Nicholson gets it behind the net. Try to throw it to the front of the net. That popped up in the air. Ends up in the corner. Now we got a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Knights. Knights penalties to number 7, Collison, 2 minutes for hooking. Penalty comes at 7:37 of the first period, so we'll skate 4-on-4 for 29 seconds, and the Stars will go on the power play, barring any other penalties. Plomondon controls the face-off back to Jasper. Sends it right out in front. Reynolds was there. Couldn't get it. It's going to be sent back to the top of the circle, but it's picked up there by Rexroad, who plays it off the boards. Picked up there at center by Jasper. Jasper over to Plomondon. Too far for him. Played back to center, and here's number 21 sending it in. That's Baker, JT Baker. Harris grabs the puck, plays it over to Reynolds. As the penalty time to Wayne is over. The Stars now on the power play. Here's Plomondon trying to cut to the front of the net, throw it right through the goal crease. It comes back to Jasper at the point, looking for a redirect off the stick of Reynolds just wide. Harris sends it toward the net. That deflects into the corner. Puck comes up the near side boards and chipped out of the zone and down the ice. Inside the Star zone, where Kyle Mead will retreat and grab it at the top of the circle. Fanned on his pass. Reaches back to get it, but plenty of time with it. Long pass too far. Off the stick of Rexroad. He gets tied up by Reynolds. Reynolds soccers it out of there. Backhanded back to center by the Knights. 57 seconds left on the Knights penalty. Harris plays it over to Willington. Willington 2-on-2 with Evans. Willington to the front. Willington with a shot right on. And Russo makes the save and covers it out. Face off to the right of the goal. Goes in on net. Paddled away and cleared out of the wall. The puck actually deflected up off the boards and onto one of the benches, so the Stars will get a break as the faceoff will come back in the Knights zone. .41 seconds left on the Knights penalty. Off the faceoff is played back to Mallory, but he can't keep it in the zone, and the Stars will have to reset. Played across to Van Heerden. He gathers it up off the boards, carries it in the zone, tried to send it toward the front of the net. It was blocked. Evans there. Evans chips it down low. Puck behind the net. Mead and Hervey able to get it out of the zone and down the ice. Mallory with 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Skates it behind his own net. Mallory plays it across for Evans. Evans leaves it there for Van Heerden. Van Heerden had it poked off his stick, but Evans right there. Sends it into the zone. It's grabbed there by Reed for the Knights and sent back down. And that should pretty much do it for the power play as the Knights are now back at full strength. Mallory plays it behind the net for Willington. The puck caroms off the boards to Van Heerden. They'll send it up the ice to Mead. Mead carries it into the zone. Mead with a shot that's paddled near the face-off circle. Picked up there by the Knights. Chipped up off the boards. Grabbed there by Collison. Stolen by Willington. The puck kept in the zone. Here's Mead with it. Mead with a forehand, a shot right on. Rebound out in front. Evans plays it back to the point. Jasper not able to keep it in as Collison, or Lawless rather, send it out of the zone. And Hockey will circle it in front of his own net. Hockey pass too far for Evans. Flex down the ice. No icing. And picked up there by number 90. Sure, 90 is. Figure that one out. That's Braun. And sent down the ice. And that'll be whistle for icing. Welcome to all of you watching live on YouTube. Hopefully the feed is good. We're on the Cable Dahmer Wi-Fi feed. Face-off control by the Stars. Hockey not able to keep it in, sends it back in offside, so the Stars will have to clear the zone. And that's sent down the ice, and that will be another icing against the Kansas City Knights. Face off to the left of Russo. Ted and Cook taking the draw for the Stars. JT Baker for the Knights. Off the face off. Here's a chance for Gressel, but he had the puck knocked off the stick. Backhanded behind the net by McNally. The puck comes up near side. Jasper pinching in, throws it toward the net. Deflected wide of the goal by Cook. McNally pokes at it. Cook gets it behind the net with Gressel in front of it. Cook tried to center it, hit the side of the goal. Now comes down front. Here's a chance for Gressel, and it deflected high over the net. Gressel right out in front, but one of the Knights got their stick on it and deflected over the net. Here's Gressel with another chance. Gressel with a wrister. That one's also deflected into the corner. McNally and 43 get there. Puck's played up the boards. The 38 didn't see the puck. Now he gets it back, and we got a whistle. And it looks like we're going to have penalties behind the play, and it looks like both players are going to go. Offsetting minors, it's Dodson for the Knights, McNally for the Stars. 2 minutes for holding each, so we'll skate 5-on-5. Those penalties come 11-10 into the first period. Stars win the draw. Marchand skates it back to his own blue line. Plays it across too far for Ray. And that'll be whistled for an icing. Clarification on the coincidental minors. The penalty to Dodson is actually called roughing. The penalty to McNally is a holding call in coincidental minors, so it's still 5-on-5. Comes back to the point. Rexrow sends it toward the net. That's deflected wide. Marchand plays it off the boards too far. Sabilski chips it ahead, but it's held in by Rexrow. Rexrow trying to play it down. Now the puck comes out of the zone, but number 81 will retreat back to his own blue line. Pass up to Michael. Michael gets around the defender, pulls it back to the forehand, but lost the puck. That's Frederick, number 90, or 80 rather, intercepted by Ray. Here's Ray with it. Ray will leave it for Marchand, head to the bench. Marchand gets hauled down. We got a penalty coming up for the Knights. And there's the touch-up as Marchand got hauled down, and the Stars are going to go back on the power play. Knights penalties to Hammock. I'm going to say 2 minutes for interference. I didn't hear the call, but it looked like it was interference. So penalty comes at 11:56. So the Stars go on the power play for the second time in the game. Puck in the corner off the face-off. And place it up onto the bench. Penalty to Hammock is for elbowing. Off the face-off. Hervey tries to clear that hit. Ray clearing attempt is held in by Mallory. Now poked away. Mallory regains possession, skates it down into the slot area. Back to Van Heerden at the point. Van Heerden sends it toward the net. Redirect attempt. With a chance for Harris behind the net, but he couldn't get around to the front. Harris redirected that shot by Van Heerden. Van Heerden keeps it into the point, banks it down off the boards. But Hervey plays it ahead to number 77, that's Nicholson. So back out of the zone, too far for Harris. Picked up there by Wayne. Wayne will try to set it in and hit the linesman. Wayne gets it back, still with the puck, now plays it over to Van Heerden at the top of the circle. Van Heerden across to Mallory. Mallory down low to Ray, single shot off the glass. And the puck will carry him all the way back down into the Stars zone. 1 minute left on the Stars power play. Here's a pass ahead to Wayne. Wayne off the boards, picked up by Van Heerden. Van Heerden with the carry on up the left-hand side. Still with the puck. Carries it down low, avoids a check. Now takes another check, sends it to the front of the net. Puck loose. Here's a chance for Wellington. A shot right on, but Russo's got it. And he'll cover up the rebound. Face off to the right of Jensen Russo. 44 seconds left. On the man advantage. Puck tied up in the circle. Knights rather come away with it. Clearing attempt's going to be held in by Van Heerden. He lost the puck and now it's deflected out of the zone by Reed. Van Heerden back to get it at the red line. Plays it over to Mallory, who sends it around behind the net. Reed fires it off the boards. Kept into the zone, now chipped out by Collison. Mallory with it. Mallory plays it ahead to Wayne. Wayne to Willington. Willington reaches back and gets it. Had it poked off his stick. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Mead keeps it in. Mead with the puck. Skates it down low. Tough angle shot save. Puck comes back to Mead. Evans gets upended. Puck goes to the corner. Willington gets it. Willington behind the net. The penalty's over, so the team's back at full strength. Played down in the corner by Evans. And fired up off the glass and off of Jasper, but the Knights will make a change, so the Stars will get an opportunity to bring it out. Hawking overskates it, now gets it back. It was Hammock on the forecheck, up to Mead off his stick. Mead able to get it back, now plays it over to Evans. Evans circles it in his own zone, in front of his own net, and skates it out. Plays it up to Willington. Willington played it off a skate, and it's chipped back out of the zone, but Jasper there for the Stars. Sends it in back onside around behind the net. Dodson there. Dodson ahead. Gets it out of the zone. Hawking sends it back in, but it's immediately cleared right back out. Bouncing puck picked up there by Plamondon. Plamondon had it poked off his stick. He takes a hit. Now we got a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty coming up to Baker against the Knights on the hit on Plamondon. Thanks penalties to Gray. 2 minutes for roughing. The penalty comes at 14:47. Stars go on the power play for the third time in the game. Lamondon and Baker opposite each other. Back to Jasper. Rolling puck there. Settles it down. Sends it down low behind the net. Sabilski avoids the check by Rexroad. Still with the puck. Plays it to Plamondon. Plamondon had it knocked off his stick and the puck sent down. And that should pretty much do it for the first period as the horn sounds, ending the first period of play. And at the end of one from the Cable Dahmer Arena, it's the Kansas City Stars 0, the Kansas City Knights 0. About to start the second period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action from Cable Dahmer Arena between the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights. First meeting of the year between these two teams. No scoring in that opening period. There is a carryover penalty to number 11, Gray. That was an elbowing penalty, and the Stars will be on the power play for a minute 47 to start the second period. It's Baker and Willington taking the draw. The puck played in the zone. Mead and Rexroad get tied up. Willington in there. Baker, now the puck played into the Knight zone where Frederick will pick it up and skate it behind his own net. Banks it up off the boards, held in off the stick of Baker, but picked up there by one of the Knights. Can't see his number. That's 93. Plays it behind his own net. Doesn't really have any help down low. They're still with the puck. Now it comes out to Baker. Here's a shot that was blocked. The puck loose in the slot area. Still loose. Chance for 93, and Puck rolls near the net, and it looks like Taylor's got it covered up. Face-off is played to the corner. Sent up the boards. Mead will get it there for the Stars. Mead circles it back down low into the corner, plays it off the boards for Mallory. Mallory's pass was deflected, but Mead picks it up for the Stars. Mead cuts it back to the forehand. Mead with a shot that was blocked. Picked up there by Willington. Comes back to the point. Van Heerden, he'll send one toward the net. That was saved by Russo. The puck in the corner. Willington with it. Willington plays it across to Mallory's. Had a kind of a bouncing puck. He didn't get much on the shot. Now the puck comes to the boards there. Collison will pick it up for the Knights and send it down. 38 seconds left on the penalty. Mallory behind his own net. Reed on the forecheck. Passed up to Van Heerden. The Ross Ice pass picked up by Willington off the boards. He'll carry it into the Knights zone. Willington cutting to the front of the net. Here's a chance for Willington. A chance. Oh, the puck rolled off his stick as he tried to pull it to the forehand, and it rolled wide. Looked like the net might have got dislodged, but we don't have a whistle. Play continues. Comes out to Willington. Gets around the defender. Had the puck squirt off his stick into the corner. He and Frederick end up there. 42 cleared it out. Now the puck comes to the slot area. Oh, good play by Evans, but puck comes out of the zone as the penalty's over, and the Knights are back at full strength. Knights fans wanted a penalty. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. There's a pass across, and Willington was heading to the bench, so he couldn't play it. Sent down low by Harris. Now a bouncing puck comes into the slot area, and now the Knights will get it out as Reed banks it off the boards. It's intercepted by Plamondon. He pokes it and gets checked there by Reed. Fortner was, rather Frederick. Now this is Fortner. Had it poked off his stick by Harris. Harris with Plamondon cutting to the net. Harris looking for the pass. Comes to the front of the net, still with it. Marchand sent it and hit the side of the goal. Actually hit the goal post, but the side of the goal post. And the Knights will get it out of the zone. Aaron Wayne skates it behind his own net. Wayne sends it around for Marchand, but Nicholson stepped in front of that. Gets it over to Fortner. Fortner had it knocked off his stick, gets it back, plays it into the corner. Plamondon in 81. Behind the net, Nicholson comes away with it for the Knights. Nicholson cycles it down low. Marchand grabs the puck, gets it up to Harris, who sends it down the ice, and that'll be whistled for icing against the Stars. Face off to the right of Taylor. Marchand off the face-off, chip to the head, but Hervey will keep it in the zone. Now the puck comes along the blue line. Hervey's still with it. Got knocked off the puck by Sabilski. Played to the front of the net, paddled away nicely by Taylor. And Sabilski gets it out of the zone. Here's Reynolds in all alone. Caleb Reynolds in all alone. Reynolds with a backhand and a nice save by Russo as he got the pad across. And the net gets knocked loose, and this time we do get a whistle, as the officials will have to reset the net, but a terrific scoring opportunity for Reynolds, but a nice save by Jensen Russo. Face off to the left of Russo. Gray lays it up off the boards. Sent down. Here's Hammock with it. Hammock fanned on a shot to it right out in front, but that was cleared away by Aaron Wayne. Reynolds had it over, skated it. Baker picks it up for the Knights. Takes a hit by Wayne. They get tied up in the corner. The puck's still loose. Aaron Wayne chips it up the boards. Now it's sent down low by the Knights, and Wayne will get it back. Sends it up the boards too far from Marchand. Hammock pinching in, chips it down in the corner, chases it down himself. Hammock brings it out, plays it back to the point. Great, a Hammock centering pass right out in front. And flips up into the glove of Taylor, and he'll hang on to it. Face off to the right of Taylor. Cadden Cook in to take the face off for the Stars. Cook plays the head, but it's going to be held in by Gray around behind the net. Lawless had it to the side of the Willow Collison out in front. The Stars able to clear it out of the zone, and Gray will pick it up just outside his own blue line. Up the head to Lawless in the zone onside, sending toward the net wide of the goal. Puck caroms up near side boards. Reed tried to throw it out in front. That was blocked. The Stars come away with it. Cook. Gray stepped in front of that pass intended for Wayne. Now the puck sent behind the net. As it looked like the Knights were making a change. And here's Wayne with it. Up to Gressel. Gressel reaches back for it into the zone. Gressel trying to get over to Cook. Cook to the front. Shot save right on. Puck still loose out in front. Battle for it. Oh, Gressel spun it just wide of the goal. Great scoring opportunity for the Stars from the puck off Lawless' stick. Jasper got tied up there, but good help back by Hocking as he plays it ahead to Cook. Cook flips it ahead. Here's a chance for Mead. Mead over to Cook. Mead back to Gressel. Gressel backhands it. Oh, but Cook was there, but it was swept away nicely. Now the puck comes to the side of the goal. Mead with it. Mead gets tied up there with one of the Knights. Gressel in to help out. Puck still tied up along the boards there. Now it squirts loose and comes up the board. Lawless will pick it up there for the Knights. He gets checked by Cook, but able to get it out of the zone, and Jasper will have to gather up inside his own blue line. Pass out of the zone too far. Rexroth picks it up at his own blue line and sends it back out of the zone. It comes off the boards. Dunlop up the right-hand side. Takes it down in the corner. Takes a hit by Jasper. Jasper and Willington in to help out. Dunlop got it back. It's cleared out of the zone by the Stars, and Rexroth picks it up at center. Plays it off the boards. Hocking and Lawless. Lawless backhands it down low, and Jasper will get the puck behind his net and send it up to Ray. Right through Ray's legs. Puck ping-ponging around. Ends up down in the corner. Hocking and Fortner in there. Evans comes away when gets it to Willington. Evans up to Ray up the left-hand side. Ray trying to get around the defenders. Ray with a shot and a save. The tough angle shot, but the goalie got a piece of it. Now it comes right in front. Ray with a shot. He sent it just wide of the goal on the near side. To Fortner and off his stick, but out of the zone, and the Stars will have to reset. Mallory sends it back to Evans. Evans brings it in on side, gets knocked down. No call there. I'm sure there should have been, so we play on. Who's that? Dunlop, number 88. Put in front of the net off the stick of Willington. Willington got his stick tied up. Nicholson tried to spin it to the front of the net. That was blocked. Willington rather comes away with it for the Stars. Gets it ahead to Ray. Ray gets checked there off the puck right in front of the Stars bench. Loose puck picked up there. Willington overskated it. But Ray was in there. Ray, the sticks are getting a little bit high, but we play on. And now we're going to have an icing call against the Knights, and the faceoff will come back in the Knight zone. Exactly 8 minutes to play in the second period. Tied up for the puck. The Knights come away with it, flip it out of the zone. Sent right back in by Mallory, and then played out. Ahead here's a chance for 93. Cuts it to the backhand, and he lifts it up and he scores. The Knights get on the board first. The goal comes at 7:17 of the first period. Now here's Hammock with a shot that's deflected off the glass. That was Michael with the goal. Here's a shot that's wide of the goal. It comes up in far side board and chipped out of the zone. Gressel lost his stick. Aaron Wayne in there. He gets tied up there. Gressel, who doesn't have a weapon. Marchand backhands it. Wayne gets tied up along the boards by Hammock. The puck comes loose, but onto the stick of Gressel. Gressel gets it ahead to Harris. Here's Harris trying to get around the defender. Gets tied up there. Throws it right out front. Here's a chance, and they score! Tony Wayne knocked it in. As the puck bounced up over Russo's leg and into the goal, and the Stars have tied it with 7:09 to play. in the second period. Stars goal comes at 7:51 of the second period. Tony Wayne with the goal, Harris with the assist. We'll see if there's a second assist. But the Stars have tied the game very quickly after the Knights had taken the 1-0 lead. Well, they gave the assist to Marchand, and very possible I misread the numbers. I thought it was Harris, and here is Harris. Cleaning up the ice, gets one off the puck. Number 11, Gray, chipped it ahead. Dressel pinching in. Dressel knocked off the puck. Harris comes away with it, back to the point to Wayne. Wayne skates it in, loses the puck. Now backhands it down here. The tough angle shot right through the goal crease. The puck here comes out to Marchand at the point. Marchand gets tied up along the boards. We got a penalty coming up to the Knights. And the Stars are going to go back in the power play. We're going to have a holding call. Knights penalties, number 38, Estes. 2 minutes for holding. Penalty comes at 8:32 of the second period. The Stars go back on the power play. It'll be Wellington taking the face-off for the Stars. Nicholson in to take the face-off for the Knights. Stars win it. It's played back to Mallory at the point. Over to Van Heerden. Or Jasper, rather. He sent it toward the net. Stick saved by Russo. Puck poked ahead. Fortner will grab it and send it down. Nicholson. Oh, the puck came right out in front. Nicholson with a tough angle shot, and the save made by Taylor. Now played ahead to Wellington up the right-hand side with a carry on. Here's Wellington taking it wide. Puts on the brakes, cycles it back up, sends it down into the corner. Picked up there by Nicholson. He'll play it off the boards. Puck along the dasher. Bounces over the stick of Jasper, and here come the Knights. Fortner up the right-hand side, then over skates the puck, and in doing so brought his teammate offside. Minute 22 left on the Stars power play. Out the face-off, Evans trying to get around the defender, gets held up there. Still being held up. He got his arm caught up in the steal by Evans. Evans with a wrister that deflected off the glass. The puck ends up in the back row. Centering attempt by Meade. Puck comes to the corner. Meade played it down to Evans. Evans with a tough angle shot that hit traffic. Puck comes right out in front. Here's Wellington. He fanned on his shot. Held into the point by Mallory from the top of the circle. Looking for the redirect. Backhand right out in front. Puck still loose. And now ends up underneath the pads. And covered up and held, and we got a whistle. Cheering as two of the Knights ran into each other. These players are coming in off the bench, off the face-off. Fortner steps in front of that and carries it out of the zone off the left-hand side. Takes a hit there along the boards, loses the puck, and Van Heerden behind the net. Van Heerden tipped to the head, too far for Wayne, but Wayne will grab the loose puck. Wayne in the zone up the right-hand side. Shot was blocked, coming into the slot area. Poked away there by Harris. He throws it through the goal crease. The puck's going to come all the way out of the zone, and now here's Fortner with a chance. Fortner up the right-hand side. But a good back check by Mallory to knock him off the puck. Kind of had a tough angle. Now it's played ahead to Wayne. Wayne with Harris. Wayne puts on the brakes, waiting for some help. Sends it toward the net. Save made. Puck to the corner. Russo got the glove on that. Comes back to Van Heerden at the point. Plays it across to Mallory. Mallory toward the net. Redirect, they score! Mallory with the shot. Redirected by Harris into the goal, and the Stars have taken the lead on a power play goal with 4:32 to play in the second period. Stars goal comes at 10:28. I thought it was deflected by Harris, but it may have been deflected by a Knight. We'll see what the official scorer says. Certainly it was Mallory who took the shot. And off the face-off, Hawking sends it into the zone. Dotson fell down. The puck in the corner. Ray chasing after it with Gray. Ray and Gray, they collide into the boards. Both players fall down. The puck comes to the side of the goal. There's a battle for it. Ray and Gray. I'm saying that 3 times fast. Now we've got all kinds of pushing and shoving, and the referee said she's seen enough and going to send some players to the box. So Ray and Gray will head to the box. Coincidental minors at 10:57 or 10:47 rather. And the referee's over at the Knights bench. I'm not sure what this is all about because the Knights penalty box is still open, so I'm wondering if there was an extra minor to the Knights or just what the situation is, or if they're giving Gray a 2 and a 10. Knights coach getting a little animated over there with the referee. I'm not sure whatever her explanation is going to be satisfactory. They usually aren't. And we are going to have a second penalty to the Knights. Number 38 skated into the box. I don't know if the penalty's on him or if it's or if he's going to be serving the minor portion of a penalty to Gray. They haven't put a penalty up on the board. Although it does look like the Stars are going to get a power play on this. So the second penalty to number 38, and the Stars are going to get a power play on this. Off the face-off behind the net and send up the boards. And Mallory will have to chase it back into his own zone. The puck goes around behind the net. Marchand picks it up there. Roughing the call on Ray. Ahead, Plamondon picks it up with the carry on him. Plamondon into the zone. Plamondon is tied up there. Still with the puck. Reynolds plays it back to Marchand to the point. He'll send it down to the boards. Reynolds gets tied up, comes away with the puck. Reynolds skates it out. Reynolds to the backhand with a shot that deflects in the corner. Plamondon picks up the puck there. Back to Marchand at the point. Marchand sends it down to the corner to Plamondon. Plamondon takes a hit by Hervey. Hervey puts the puck up along the boards. Marchand pinching in. Hervey and Marchand bump into the boards. Michael in there to help out. Plamondon digging at it. There's that Reynolds in there for the Stars. Now the puck comes out the face-off circle. Bouncing in the air, picked up there by Mallory. A shot right on and into the glove of Russo. He'll hang on. Face off to the left. Jensen Russo, Willington in for the Stars. Nicholson for the Knights off the face-off. It's played off the boards back to the point to Mallory. Mallory plays it over to Mallory. Here's that shot by, Willington. Fan down it. Willington got it back on the feed from Meade. It comes back to Van Heerden. His shot was deflected into the corner. Rexroad and Evans tie up. Hervey comes away with it. Plays it off the boards and off the stick of Mallory. Now we got a race for the puck. Nicholson up the left-hand side. Nicholson with a tough angle shot. Save made. The puck up behind the net. Van Heerden there. Van Heerden gets tied up with Collison. And back to help out is Wollington. Willington almost lost it, now has it taken away by Nicholson, who sends it back around behind the net. 19 seconds left on the penalty. Played across by Mallory up to Evans. Evans 3-on-2 with Meade, and Willington leaves it for Willington, but he overskates the puck, gets it back, throws it right through the goal crease. The puck caroms up to the near side board. Back to the high point to Mallory. Hilty went up along the ice. Rebound out in front off the save by Russo. Meade gets bumped into the boards by Frederick. Willington cycles up the board. We got a penalty coming up. Not sure who this is on. Play continues. Looks like both teams will touch it. I'm not sure if it's going to be against the Stars. It is going to be against the Knights, so, and there's the touch. Knights penalty to Frederick. 2 minutes for roughing the penalty at 13:06 of the second period. So the Stars right back on the power play, just as the coincidental minors to Ray and Gray had expired. Cadden Cook to take the face-off for the Stars. And take the face-off, Michael Fortner for the Knights. Fortner will win it. Knights not able to clear it. Marchand at the point. Hilty went up, sent it toward the net. Redirected just wide off the stick of Cook. Jasper pinching in down low, pokes it to the corner. Russell there falls down. Russell lost an edge. Number 42 Reed had it bounce off his skate. Puck sitting right there loose. Now the Knights will get it out of the zone. Cook and Fortner racing for it. Cook gets there first as Fortner tried to lift the stick. Plays off the board. Fortner comes away with it. Gets tied up in the slot area, knocked off the puck, and here come the Stars back the other way. Gressel up to Jasper. Jasper to Cook. In the zone on side with Mallory. Malley rather. Blocked it to the corner. Played back to the point. We got a penalty coming up, and this one's going to go against the Stars. Stars penalty to Cadden Cook. 2 minutes for tripping. Penalty comes at 13:48 of the second period. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 1:19. And then barring any other penalties, the Knights will get a short, abbreviated power play just 7 seconds into the third period when we get there. Behind the net, spun around the boards for Harris. Harris soccers it ahead, now chips it up to Wayne. Wayne carries it into the zone 1-on-1. Wayne with a shot pad save, puck came right out in front. But picked up there by Hervey. Jaden Hervey up the left-hand side. Jaden Hervey cuts to the front of the net, backhander right on. And the save made by Taylor. They go crashing into the net and knock it loose. Net set back up on its moorings. Faceoff will come outside the Star zone. Tony Wayne to take a faceoff for the Stars. The puck tied up at the circle. Wayne and Baker are still sitting there. Now Hawking sends it into the zone. Rexford back to get it. Plays it off the boards and chipped ahead by Michael. He and Hawking bump each other and both go to the ice. Here's Baker. Baker just 1-on-2. He gets knocked down. Knights fans wanted a penalty. Stars clear it out of the zone. It's off the stick of Gray, and they'll have to retreat and grab it near center. Gray skates it between a couple of defenders, backhands it into the zone. It's played off the boards by Jasper up to Harris. Harris tried to get over to Wayne, but didn't get much on the pass. Hawking stepped in front of that one. He got his stick tied up as he tried to send it toward the net. Under 11 seconds to play in the period. The puck played across the ice. Gray will send it into the zone, down in the corner. Jasper with it as the seconds tick off the clock, but we're going to get a whistle as the puck was played in from outside the red line for icing. And I take that back. It wasn't icing. It's going to be a penalty to Alejandro Hawking. Penalty at 14:57. I didn't see what the call was. But the Knights are going to get a Well, it's going to be 4-on-3 for the remainder of the period. And then a short 5-on-3. Out the face-off is played to the side of the net. The horn sounds ending the period. And at the end of 2 periods of play, as we head to the intermission, it's the Kansas City Stars 2, the Kansas City Knights 1. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the 3rd period. Welcome back as we're getting ready to start the third period of play. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action coming to you from the Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence between the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights. In that second period, the Knights got on the board first on a goal by Michael, but the Stars came back with a pair of goals by Tony Wayne and I believe either Xander Mallory or Preston Harris, depending on if there was a deflection. We do have some carryover penalties, however. Frederick for the Knights, he has 6 seconds left on his minor penalty. And then Cadden Cook, 48 seconds, and Hawking, a minute 58. So in 6 seconds, the Knights are going to have a 5-on-3 power play opportunity. Right now it's 4-on-3. Off the face-off, it's Hammock into the zone. A shot that's deflected off the glass. Comes near side, so the Knights penalty's over. Now it's 5-on-3 for another 37 seconds. Mallory sends it down, and that'll kill some of that time. As now with 30 seconds left on 5-on-3. Rexroad with it behind his own net, plays it ahead. Hervey, long pass up to Hammock. Hammock into the zone, going wide, right to the front of the net, deflected there. Michael picking up along plays it back to Hervey. Hervey over to Rexroad. Rexroad from the top of the circle to Hervey. High point shot, block save, rebound out in front, and covered up and held by Taylor. Sorry about that, I didn't have the period set correctly. Off the face-off, it comes right out in front. Harris and Hammock in the corner. The puck over the side. Here's Hammock with a shot save made. First penalty's over, so it's 5-on-4 as Cook comes back on the ice. It's held in the point by Hervey. Plays it down low. It's puck deflects into the corner. Hammock with it. Kind of got his skate blade caught up there. And the puck comes back to Rexroad at the point. He skates it in down low. Poked away there. It goes in behind the net. Centering pass. Good play by the Stars to deny that. Here's Evans back the other way. Evans will circle it at his own blue line to kill more power play time. Here's a chance for Cook, and he fanned on the one-timer. Comes back along the boards and played out of the zone. Is picked up there by Harris. Circles it in front of his own net and hoists it down. Off the glove of Evans into the corner. 27 seconds left on the Knights' power play. Long pass to Hammock off his skate. Wayne picks it up there and sends it back to center. Bouncing puck picked up there by Rexroad. Rexroad sends it up the ice. Hammock circles it there. Hammock plays it ahead to Baker. Baker had it poked off his stick by Wayne. Hammock loses an edge and goes into the board. Hammock having a little trouble with his edges here. That's twice it looked like he got his edges caught up. Here's a steal, almost a steal by Wayne as he plays it behind the net on Rexroad. Rexroad and Wayne. Wayne comes away with it. Lost it at the side of the net. Now the penalty's over. The Stars are back at full strength, so the Stars have killed the 5-on-3 opportunity. Comes across Ray. Brings it right back into the zone. Ray with a shot. That's off the glove of Russo and off the glass. Nicholson circles it at the top of the circle. Plays it off the boards too far for Fortner. Goes in on net. And Taylor will leave it there for Van Heerden. His pass was intercepted by Dunlop. Dunlop plays it in the corner. Try to center it for Nicholson. He had a stick lifted. The puck loose out in front. Nicholson got a shot up. Here's a chance for Dunlop, but he couldn't get it. Puck played from a tough angle. Now we got a whistle, as it looks like the net got knocked loose. But a good scoring opportunity for the Knights. But a couple of nice saves by Taylor. Face-off controlled by the Knights, played back to the point here. The shot that's paddled to the corner by Taylor. The boards chipped ahead. That's Wayne with it. Fortner stepped in front of that pass. Puck down low. Centering pass intercepted by Willington as he tried to get it to Wayne. Willington plays it out of the zone. Meade couldn't get a stick on it. Willington gets it back. Taken away by, who's that? Number 77 is Nicholson. Mickelson behind the net. Tough angle shot hit the side of the goal, behind the net. Dunlop plays it back to the point. Here's Gray from the top of the circle, looking for a redirect off the stick of Taylor. Fortner and Evans go into the board. Evans comes away with it for the Stars. Here's Evans with Mead. Evans flip it into the zone. Russo tried to play it. It bounced over a stick, hit the side of the net. Evans gets it over to Mead. Centering pass. Tried to get it to Wollington, but deflected away. Played down in the corner. Mead sends it around behind the net. Puck goes in the corner. It's Evans playing it back to Wayne at the point. Wayne looking for a redirect. Mead out in front. Wollington gets it. Backhanded blocked. Wollington got it back. Plays it back to Marchand at the point. Marchand plays it across to Wayne. Wayne from the top of the circle sends it right in. And Russo saw that one all the way. Gloves it and hangs on. Face off the puck in the corner. It's played up the boards by the Knights. Lawless backhands it across the ice. With Reed and Van Heerden, and the puck flips up onto the Stars bench. Stars control it. Cybulski backhands it to center, picked up there by Frederick, who sends it into the zone. Mallory plays it up to Cybulski. It popped over her stick. Rexroad will keep it in the zone. Rexroad sends it down to the slot area. Bouncing puck. Lawless had it, but knocked away. Picked up there by Van Heerden. Van Heerden up to Plamondon. With Plamondon 3-on-2 to Cybulski. Cybulski pass over to Reynolds. Hit a stick. Reynolds able to send it in. Paddled to the corner by Russo. Rexroad picks it up there. Pass across. Grabbed there by Reed. Reed had it taken away by Plamondon. Plays it back to Van Heerden. His pass was deflected and goes in, almost in on, all the way in on Taylor. And played out of the zone. And the Stars will get whistled for an icing. Face off back in the Stars zone to the right of the goal. With a shot right off the face-off, and that's going to be gloved and held on by Taylor. Knights win it again. Hammock with it, skates it down low behind the net. Centered it right out in front. Baker couldn't get a stick on it. Hammock with a pass. Here's a chance, a shot, and a score. Knight's goal comes at the 5:09 mark of the third period. I believe it was Michael who got the goal. In the corner, Michael. So Michael gets the goal. Baker with the assist. Played up the boards. Ray with it. Ray's pass was blocked, but he gets it up to Wayne. Wayne backhands it in, wide of the goal. Puck caroms off the back of the net. Harris gets there for the Stars. So it's right out in front. Here's a chance for Ray. Spins for the front of the net. His shot was blocked. The puck caroms out to the point. Hocking plays it down to Harris. His centering pass was deflected back onto the stick of Michael. Here's Michael up the right-hand side. Michael takes a hit by Jasper. The loose puck sitting there. Ray comes back to help. Jasper plays it ahead and sends it out of the zone. They'll wave the icing off. Harris gets there for the Stars. So right out in front. Here's a chance for Ray. Ray to the backhand shot right on. And Michael makes a save, or Russo rather makes a save and covers it up. Chance there for Gavin Ray, but a nice save by Jensen Russo. Keep it a 2-2 game. It should be 2-2. I'm not sure why I got 3 on the board for the Knights, but I'll fix that. On the ice, race for it. Wayne gets tied up by Fortner. One of the players lost their stick. That was Wayne. He gets it back. It's in the corner. Wayne there coming in. Who's got it now? Marchand back there for the Stars. McNally comes away with it. McNally reverses it up near side for Marchand. Marchand backhands it out of the zone and down the ice, and they wave the icing off, so it's played up the boards. Marchand picks it up at center, retreats back to his own blue line, plays it over to Aaron Wayne. Wayne sends it in the zone. This is going to roll in on goal. Played there by Russo. Flipped up off the boards. Russell and Fortner centering pass, tried to get it to Cook. Passes out of his reach. Gray plays it up the boards. Held in by Marchand. He'll send it toward the net. Deflected up over the net. Bounced off the end boards into the corner. Gressel giving chase with Fortner. Puck comes loose out in front. Cook with it. Cook backhanded it down. That was blocked. Cook gets it back. Throws it in the slot area. Gray. His clearing attempt was held in the zone, and now the Knights finally do get it out of the zone as Aaron Wayne carries it back in for Gressel. Gressel with a shot that's deflected. The puck went right. Here's a chance. Puck out in front, still loose. As Gressel centered it to Cook. There's a bouncing puck held up. Here's Michael back into the zone for the Knights. To the backhand, taking it wide. Mallory on him, threw it right through the slot area. The puck here comes off the boards. Aaron Wayne will pick it up there and play it off the boards for Gressel. Intercepted, soccered away by Cook. Now played up to Gressel. Pass deflected off the stick. Cook reaches back. Evans there. He couldn't get it. Michael backhands it into the zone. The play onside as Hammock picks it up. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound came right out in front. Now played to the corner. Hammock with it. Hammock had it knocked off his stick by Mallory. Mallory sends it up off the boards. Rexrow will keep it in. He'll send it to the near side corner. Wayne's pass was blocked by Hammock, but Wayne gets it back. And he sends it down. Rexrow chips it back out of the zone. Baker fanned on his pass. Backhanded into the zone by Meade. Played off the boards. Mallory just inside his own blue line. Gets ahead to Willington. Out of his reach and sent back in. And this one will be whistled for an icing against the Knights. Well, sorry about the scoreboard malfunction. Putting the extra goal on the board for the Knights. It was sometimes I might have hit the counter twice instead of once. Battle for the puck. It's flipped ahead by the Knights, and now they got a chance. This is Hervey with a wrister. That's Tyler. They'll go. It went in. Hervey's shot was off the stick, and it went in. The Knights have taken a 3-2 lead with 6:07 to play in the third period. Goal comes at 8:53 of the third period, and the Knights have regained the lead at 3-2. Now to face off, it's Hockey playing it off the boards. Hervey. That was Hervey. Sends it behind the net. The puck comes right over the side of the goal. Has to be paddled away by Taylor. Here's Willington with it. Willington had it poked off his stick. Now chases it down. He's got Meade in front of the net. Willington swings it up the side of the near side. Reed there. Poked ahead by, let's see who that is. That's Evans. Now sent to the corner. Rexroad gets it ahead to Lawless, who gets it out of the zone. Picked up there by Hawking and sent back in. Put to the front by Evans. Off the stick of Meade. Now it's along the boards there. Meade and Willington battling along with a couple of Knights. It's Lawless in there. Willington came away with it. Big collision there. Puck played across the ice and out of the zone. Hocking spins it right back in for Evans. Evans has to come back to get it. Backhands it in the zone. Rexrow will bring it back out. He'll carry it into the Stars zone, trying to get around the defender. Left it there, but didn't get enough on the drop pass, and Clemondon will spin it toward the line. Now he does clear it. Gets it ahead to Evans. Evans up to Meade. Meade over to Evans, but the puck bounced off the stick. Evans along the boards. In the slot area, but Lawless was there for the Knights to bring it back the other way to number 77. Here's a shot. Pad save. Marchand picks it up. Marchand being checked by Nicholson. Dunlop in to help out. Dunlop comes away with it. Centered it out in front. Here's a chance for Fortner. That was blocked. Fortner got it back, but then had it poked away by Mead. Here's Mead with Sobilski. Mead trying to get around the defender. Still with the puck. Throws it right on. Shot going over the net. Off the glass. Mead gets it behind the net. Now the puck sent up the boards. Fortner will grab it there for the Knights. Plays it ahead to Nicholson. Nicholson having a little trouble controlling it. Now gains possession. Leaves it back there. Sobilski gets tied up. Now we got a whistle. We're going to have penalties. So coincidental minors, it'll be Frederick for the Knights, Mead for the Stars. Penalties at the 10:58 mark. And now the referee again over at the Knights bench. Knights coach again not real happy with the explanation he's getting.
Let's go. Put a muzzle on that guy.
Still waiting for the penalties to get sorted out. They've got two Knights in the box, Shaw and Frederick, and just one for the Stars. That's Mead. The only penalty they put up on the board is the one to Mead. I don't know if it's a 2 minors or if it's a 2 and a 10. We still don't have an explanation. Now they're over at the Stars bench talking to Coach Sobilski, Coach Blackowitz. Now the Stars are going to get a second penalty. Luke Gressel will skate to the box, so I think after all said and done, we're going to end up with offsetting penalties, and the teams will skate 5-on-5. So I think we've got the penalties sorted out. It was Frederick and Mead getting the original penalties. Shaw's also in the box for the Knights. Gressel in the box for the Stars, so I'm going to guess it was 2 and 10 on Mead and Frederick. And after all that, we're going to skate 5-on-5. Off the face-off, Reynolds stepped in front of the circle, carried it out to center, had it knocked off the stick, and played ahead to Michael Mallory with it. Mallory plays it off the boards. And bouncing puck comes in the slot area, but Hervey will get there first for the Knights. Hervey skates it up through center. Hervey to the forehand, had it poked off his stick by Mallory, gets it back at the point, sends it around behind the net. There's a shot by Baker through the goal crease. Hervey will get it along the boards. Hervey will send one toward the net. That was blocked out in front. Loose puck in the slot area, chipped away, played out of the zone by the Stars, but grabbed there by Baker. So it was a 2 and a 10 on both Frederick and Meade. Their minor penalties will be served by others, and now the puck sent down the ice, and that should be an icing. No, they let him play on. Oh, puck behind the net. Hervey gets it there for the Knights and sends it down the ice. Mallory at the top of the circle. Off the boards, intercepted by Rexroad. He'll bring it back there. Lost the puck along the boards. Lamonin stole it. Lamonin chipped it ahead, had it knocked off his stick. Rexroad with it there. Rexroad and Michael. Now the puck comes back to the blue line and played ahead by Mallory into the zone. And a cross-ice pass up to Michael. There's Michael into the zone. Michael trying to get around the defender, cuts it to the front of the net. Shot right on, save made by Taylor. Puck loose out in front. Cleared away by Van Heerden. He gets the puck and rifles it down the ice. Hooked up there by Rexford. He threw it right in front of his own net, but Gray was there for the Knights. Nobody there for the Stars, so no real danger. Comes up the boards. They didn't put the penalty up there, but it's been a power play for the Knights. And now Gressel comes out of the box, so the Stars are back to full swing. They didn't have the penalty on the board, so that was always a little confusing why they weren't calling the icing, but it's because the Stars were shorthanded. Now Harris gets hauled down behind the net. Here's Nicholson with it. He'll chip it to the corner for Gray. Gray sends it up the near side board. Pinching in on that was Ray. Bouncing puck out in front. Ray comes away with it. Lost it. Puck goes to the corner. Centering attempt by Harris to Ray, but the puck bounced over his stick and it's cleared up out of the zone. We're going to watch Matthew Taylor to see when he comes to the bench. Ray gets checked along the boards. The puck comes back to the blue line, played ahead by Jasper. Now picked up there by Gray. He'll hoist it into the Star zone with 1:13 to play. Played off the boards for Harris off his stick. Puck goes down the ice. Taylor looking to the bench. Now he heads to the bench. Puck comes up along the boards. Hervey with it. Hervey chips it ahead. Empty net at the other end. Here's a chance for a good poke check by Evans. Stars bringing in with the extra attacker. Here's Tony Wayne. Wayne with a wrister. That was saved off the goalie. The puck comes to the side of the net. Puck was right out in front. Wayne back to Harris. Here's a shot along the ice and a save made by Russo. Good scoring opportunity. Now played ahead to center and off the stick of Mallory. He'll have to chase it down in front of his own net in front of the empty goal. Plays it up off the boards. Up to Evans. Evans into the zone with Wayne. Here's Wayne with a shot that was blocked. Comes to the stick of Ray. Poked away. Sent down toward the empty net. Wide of the goal. And whistle for an icing. Well, they didn't stop the clock. They let the clock run about 4 or 5 seconds. Well, the clock ran for about 3 or 4 seconds after the whistle. We'll see if they reset it. And now they moved it back to 23, so they do put some time back on the clock. 23 seconds, and now the Stars are going to take a timeout. timeout. The clock's been reset to 23 seconds. Stars empty net at the other end. Stars with the extra attacker. Wayne in there to take the face off. I'll play to the side of the net. Herbie blazes up the board. Needs to go down the ice, and that will be an icing call. Face off back to the right of Russo with 15 and 4/10 to play. That's a face off. Herbie played off the boards and send this one down the ice. And this time they don't whistle the icing, so Stars will have to play it. And I don't know if there's enough time here as Ray brings it into the zone. The Martin sound ending the game. And the final score from Cable Dahmer Arena is the Kansas City Knights 3, the Kansas City Stars 2. Join us later this afternoon at 5 o'clock p.m. when these same two teams will play again right here from Cable Dahmer Arena. Thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and have a great afternoon.